Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week. I'm still basking in the glow of Yom Kippur, getting ready for Chag HaSukkos. Just want to share a Yom Kippur idea that has a lot of relevance to Sukkot as well, I believe. Okay, so Yom Kippur, the Torah tells us at the end of the Kriyas HaTorah in Achrei Mos that we read a few days ago, the Torah tells us that Yom Kippur is Achas Bashana. It's a singular day. It's a unique day. And indeed, it is a unique day. Chamesh HaSinuim, the only time the Kohen Gadol does the entire Avoda. He goes Lifnai v'Lifnim into the Kodesh Kadashim. Inuyim, we're in Shul all day. It is a unique and singular day, unlike any other. In fact, it's striking that we celebrated 2 days of Rosh Hashanah. In Chutz La'aretz, 2 days of Sukkot, 2 days of Yontif. Sveka Diyoma, not Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur, Achas Bashana. It is a unique day. Yet, when it comes to Yom Kippur, the Torah tells us we have to expand its influence. It's not enough just to have that one special day feel cleansed and then go back to our ordinary. We learn out the halachos of Tosefes Yom Kippurim. The halachos of Tosefes Yontif, Tosefes Shabbos, all comes from Yom Kippur. You have to extend the day. You have to extend the day into the 9th of Tishrei and into Yud Aleph Tishrei. The Ramah writes, the last halach in Hilchos Yom Kippur is Motzei Yom Kippur, start building your sukkah. The first halach in Hilchos Sukkah is right after Yom Kippur, start building your sukkah. In other words, Yom Kippur has to be impactful. It has to not just end on that day, but it has to influence the days that follow. In fact, the Kohen Gadol does all the avodah in Yom Kippur, even the carbon tamid, most of the ordinary things, not just the avodas Yom Kippurim, but everything to tell you that, yes, everything is different on Yom Kippur, and it has to be different also the days following Yom Kippur. Over the past month, we've been talking a lot about Akedas Yitzchak and Slichos about Akedah, and the Kriyas HaTorah and Rosh Hashanah about the Akedah, a lot of focus on the Akedah. If you look at the Akedah, the seminal event in Avram Avinu's life, nothing to talk about. The seminal event perhaps in Yitzchak Avinu's life, but the words right before the Akedah is Vayhi Achar Hadvarim Ha'ela. Right after whatever happened before, then came the Akedah. Right after the Akedah, we're told, Vayhi Achar Hadvarim Ha'ela. In other words, the Akedah was such a significant, critical, fundamental event in Avram's life, but it didn't stop there. It was part of a continuum. It is part of the existence and the life of Avram, and certainly he had to build himself up towards the Akedah, and therefore the Akedah was Vayhi Achar Hadvarim Ha'ela. And then after the Akedah, he went back and also lived life. Vayhi Achar Hadvarim Ha'ela. It was part of his normal flow. In other words, it was unique, it was special, it was different. But then he had to integrate it into his life. And that's the avoda, I would suggest, of Yom Kippurim, is to integrate the power of the day, the cleansing of the day, the closeness we have to have Hashem of the day, and bring it into the next day. And that's perhaps why we don't say Tachanun during the days between Yom Kippur and Sukkot, because now we're in a zone of Kirvas Elokim, not a time for Tachanun, a time for mitzvahs, buying our lulav and esrog, building our sukkahs, and now basking in the Hashras Hashchina that is the Sukkah. It doesn't end on Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is a climax that now Tosefes, we have to integrate into our day, integrate into our weeks, integrate into our Sukkahs. That's the challenge. That's the opportunity that we have in front of us. I want to wish everyone a fantastic Shabbos and a Chag Sameach and a beautiful, beautiful Yontif, and may it be a Yontif where we take the power of the Tfilos of Yom Kippurim and bring it into the mitzvahs and the day-to-day of Chag HaSukkos. Have a wonderful Yontif.